Are you gonna go in? Well, that's good. You said you want to go in.
I won't mind. I'd like to talk about it.
You want to go in? Like I didn't want to give them airtime because I'm duck off them already.
No, but listen.
I've been
At the end
seeing
of the
them all
day,
over.
we're not giving anyone airtime. I just want to know, like,
Wasabi is here, so
I'd like to I'd like to give my point of view about that whole
Situation.
open chat podcast. How you felt about it?
Sorry, Quentin.
Okay,
We
Wasabi, can I ask you?
yeah, we going in now.
I don't know if you seen that whole open chat podcast thing.
It was very difficult not to.
Okay, sharp, yeah, no,
It was
that's a very
It was
good. Okay,
yeah.
what was your take on it as a colored
I don't-
you in between most Kanti? Abo colored, abo black.
No, I'm not.
Even this man,
No,
It's for
you are.
I am.
You're not.
I'm not.
Okay, sharp. Okay.
Yeah, probably down the line, but
Okay,
I'm
okay,
not.
okay. So,
And he is not.
so let me say it then like this. Being a colored person, after seeing that podcast, how
Look.
did you feel?
Look, it's like, if I have to put it this way, man, it's not about what they said, right? But it is what they said, but it's the way they also went about it, man.
Afterwards.
No. When they said it, that is the thing. So it's almost like, I make an example. If like when I went to Pretoria,
Okay.
right, and I was on school, what was the assumption about being a colored from Cape Town? Is that we all carry a knife.
But that's a colored. That's a colored.
No,
that's a colored
but,
stereotype.
but
like,
I'm
sonke.
yes, I'll just hear me out there. Right, that's one. Right, the second one is that you from Cape Town, Cape Flats, whatever, you fight. That's the next thing.
Okay.
Right? So them saying that, and let's say nobody said anything. What are they gonna think? Everyone's gonna think, but this is not true because nobody's defending this thing. Nobody is up in arms about this thing, right? So it's more about what the perception is going to be, right? And the way that they see it, maybe as, it is nothing to them, because maybe they, in their minds, I don't know, colored people is maybe nothing, right? Because what you say the first time is what you actually feel and what you actually mean about a
Sy
person,
praat al lank al die ding.
right? So this is what you think.
That is the case. I can understand that fully.
That is what you think. So what I'm just saying is, like, the way the people went about it, yes, they were right to be upset about it. That
I can get.
yes,
and
they're
that
right
I can also.
about it. But everything that followed afterwards, they did the first apology, it wasn't sincere. They didn't mean it, because they're like, why you guys so sensitive? How
Sharp.
right? It's the same like someone now maybe saying, why are you so serious about apartheid? Right? But I'm saying you can compare two things, because it is the same, because that's probably the way some people felt. So it's the same thing. What you might not feel like, hey, what about apartheid? I didn't grow up in apartheid, but your parents
But now, okay.
might have felt that way.
Okay, your parents felt that way. So my train of thought is this: how are we as a country supposed to move forward, ne? From the oppression and the hurt and stuff. Check my phone here, please. Hello. Quick. How are us as a country supposed to move forward?
Ja.
Between are we supposed to move forward from the oppression, from the hurt and stuff that apartheid has caused our family, like our grandparents, our great grandparents and stuff like this, ne? So okay, I was born in apartheid. I was born in apartheid. But I can't say to you that I've experienced it.
Because we did it.
We didn't.
Exactly. So that my thing is this. I'm not condoning what I said, Ne? I'm not condoning what they said, especially the fact that they're saying, hey, colored men, sir, they
They chow each other.
exactly. That of colored men are chowing each other. The way that Cherry said, hey, colored men are crazy. Because she said that with intention.
Yes, they all did.
She said it with intention. But also to a certain extent. To be honest, colored men, so we are mal. In a certain to a certain extent, bro, colored men,
but again, it's
our darker race. To be fair.
But there's a lot of people you can say, I know people from other races, darker also are.
Yeah, sure, but obviously the stereotype and the rhetoric behind a colored the colored race is so. And colored men don't like my brother colored men don't fuck. How do I put this even?
Put it the way you want to.
This is the same thing. This is the same thing like with a dress code thing at the club.
Okay.
It's the same thing like a dress code thing at a club. If you think about it, colored men don't want that sport is owned by a colored person.
Yes.
This colored person doesn't want a certain element in his club.
Which is right.
Ne? So the dress code doesn't allow hoodies.
Yes.
Ne? But this owner allows the element in his club.
Yes.
What that dress code? Because it's his men's.
Okay.
So, do you? I don't know if you understand. I don't know if you understand the
okay.
rhetoric I'm trying to go for here.
let me just put it this way to you. You were first, and one point that you made was how do we move forward?
Yes, how do we?
Right?
Because
Okay.
sorry, I didn't finish it, Wando. How do we move forward, Nebra? If we continue generational, if we continue with our grandparents and great grandparents, and we bring that pain and that hurt into the newer generations and stuff, how do you move forward? Because, bruh, if you look at it nicely, in this generation, there's young black people, that are living in this country right now, and they still harbor that hatred of apartheid of their grandparents towards the white man.
But why is that?
But that's a very good question. Why is it? I can't answer it. Why is it? Because you didn't grow up in it.
I'm gonna try to answer. You didn't grow up in it.
You didn't grow up in it.
Listen to this. You didn't grow up in it.
And you didn't experience it.
But you were the beneficiary of it. Which means that even though apartheid ended, your family still stayed in the same areas that they were forced into. Right? Your families had to start from over, right? Some people in their families is the first, they probably have 10 different children. They're the first people to graduate from university, right? So you, like, let's say for example, your parents started, they got some success, they tried to give it to you, but they can't obviously give you generational wealth, right? So now what do you have to do? You have to also work very hard so that you can give your son a better life, right? You are maybe also not going to give your child generational wealth, right? But also on top of that, how long are we from apartheid now? About what, 30
years?
30 years, right? 30
Okay,
years,
so
right?
there's another thing. There's another point I want to make. You say how long are we out of apartheid now, ne? So the government's been what color?
Wait, listen to what I'm saying, right?
I'm listening to
30
you.
years, right?
I'm listening to you.
Before that, we had apartheid. Before apartheid, we had colonialism, right? Colonialism happened 1800s already, right? It is going to, this is now the honest thing, it is probably going to take 100 years, not 30 years, 100 years. We won't even be able to balance it out.
Right? Definitely.
And the reason why I'm saying that is because we're always going to have a portion of our society that is always going to be in a benefit. And yes, I'm going to just point out
No, 100.
you stay,
100%.
let's say you stay, your family had a house in Elsie's,
Okay.
right? Your parents die, whatever, da da da. You inherit the house. You sell the house. How much you gonna sell the house for?
Well, depending on what the
Let's say in
depending on-
the
okay.
scheme. Let's say in the scheme.
Wait. Depending on what the DA has valued it at now, because the DA has put the other policy thing together now.
Yes, I know that.
Where
Yeah.
you've heard,
But
I've
I'm-
heard
I'm-
about it.
but I'm just-
I've read it and listened. Where people like in Tafelsig, Mitchell's Plain, those men's properties are being valued at $1 million plus.
But what I'm saying, okay,
This is by the beach.
just
No,
listen,
besides
man.
being $1 million plus, sorry, those people's properties are being valued at $1 million plus. So your property is being valued at $1 million plus. Ne? That house is owned by your tanny. Your tanny have that house maybe 30 years, 40 years. Ne, my brother. So now the rates and the tax on that house goes up because the valuation of it property goes up.
Yeah.
Now the thing is, because the valuation of that property goes up, how does your tanny afford to stay there?
But
She
that-
can't pay that
but that is
rate.
not-
She
that's
can't
not-
pay the tax on that thing.
That is
So what are you doing? Exactly. Same fucking thing, boss.
But what we are getting at is that even if apartheid is gone, you mustn't fall under the illusion that things are fully better.
No, I don't.
Yes,
I
but
don't.
I don't.
at all.
I'm saying that in that sense because we grew up in like I can say I grew up in a community where most of the people is obviously poor, right? And you also, whether you want to admit it or not, you also poor, right? You might not be as poor as the other people that grew up in your area, but you also poor,
No, I'm very poor.
right? And your parents, let's say your parents pass away, whatever, and you inherit your parents' house, right? You decide to sell it, you're only gonna get, let's say, about $1 million for it, right? Million, two, whatever, right? Now you say, okay, where you gonna buy a house? You wanna now buy a house, let's say, in a more affluent area, let's say maybe Durbanville.
You're
right?
never gonna afford
You're not gonna
nothing,
afford it there, right? Now listen to the same thing.
Unless you're buying a scheme.
You grew up.
Where's the scheme in Durbanville?
I'll take
Wait,
the scheme
let's now let's say
Choo, I didn't know.
now let's say you were the beneficiary of benefiting from what happened in apartheid, not by your choice, right? Not by your
But obviously your man, sir.
yes. So your Mensa has a house in Durbanville. Your Mensa passed away, right? You are surrounded not by gangsters, not by other elements in your area.
You're surrounded
right?
by wine farms.
No, you're surrounded by a different environment.
Okay,
it's not
yes.
your fault.
Yes,
it's
yes,
not
yes,
your
yes.
fault, right? But you are the beneficiary of that. So your parents pass away, whatever. You now don't want to stay there. You sell their property. What are you getting for that property? 3 million, 4 million.
More than that price, Durbanville.
So now me selling my, let's say, my parents' property of 1 million. What am I gonna be able to do with that? What are you gonna be able to do with that?
Nothing,
Right?
right? 1 million
So-
is nothing in us life, bro.
So when we look at the notion of apartheid, people must get over. You can't, but the people are still suffering. It's gonna take 100 years.
Okay, I understand it fully. But within a space of this 30 years, within a space of this 30 years that the ANC government was in power, you don't think they could have made a much bigger difference
They could have.
in their own people's lives.
Can't say their own people. We also their people.
No, but my brother,
Yeah,
it's-
no, I
you
understand.
know what I'm trying to
I
say.
understand what you're saying.
Because majority ANC is black, bruh.
Yes.
It's KwaZulu Natal, Durban, that side, Johannesburg. Be
Yes. Yes,
real, man.
yes, it is.
There's no to say their people or not their people, because there's a small minority. Colours is always a small minority of everything in
Yes.
South Africa.
Okay.
You can't deny that.
Yes.
So what I'm saying is,
could have.
the ANC government in this country could have done a lot more within the space of democracy. That's 30 years of democracy for the Mensa.
Of course
For the
they could.
Mensa of, I'm not even just speaking of in Cape Town.
Everyone, yeah.
Everywhere in the country. But you see, the problem is that the picture is being painted that the ANC is trying. Yeah, Mara, they're not trying, boss. To be fair, they're not trying. The picture is being painted is that the white man is still keeping that thing. You understand? But as you kyk hier buite my bra, for real, if you look here outside, ne? You see the black people that's eating dummy outside.
Look,
Politicians that's eating dummy outside.
I understand what you're
And
saying.
the Mensa is living in poverty. Mauti, I see that thing every single day of my life. I drive through this Mensa's location and I see this thing. I drive through their location, I drive through our schemes and I see that thing. My brother, so you tell me, in Cape Town, I can't put the blame on ANC fully because Cape Town is run by the DA. They govern Cape Town. So they are responsible for whatever happens here in this place. You understand? But national government is ANC, boss. If you go, ANC. Oh my brother,
Let's put it this way, nah? in every organization or company, right? I'm not the spokesperson for the ANC.
It seems like it.
Nah? But in every organization, you cannot control what every person is going to do.
No, 100%.
Now, there are obviously people that come into power that come from nothing. Right? They come from nothing. Now, you might have an idea. Let's say, for example, you now have a certain idea of what you want to do, how you want to live, all that stuff. Tomorrow you win the lotto, you still have the same ideas. You don't. You don't have the same vision in terms of your mind get clouded. Because I know if I'm gonna win the lotto, the stuff that I say I'm gonna buy is not gonna be. I'm gonna be unnecessary, right? In terms of what I'm gonna buy.
But I've been unnecessary before I won a lotto already.
Yeah, so you're gonna be more unnecessary. But what I'm trying to point out now is that in even any organization, even in where you work, there are people that are probably corrupt. You don't know about it, right?
No, we get
Yes.
the corruption and everything.
You don't have control over what they do. You're like, this guy. Now I must get rid of this guy. Now I get rid of this guy, someone else come in. You believe, based on this person's credentials, they're gonna do the right thing. They also show you flames.
Can I come
Right?
in here?
Yeah?
Okay,
I've been quiet. I listened to you all the whole time. I asked the question and then I just...
yeah, you were analyzing.
Yeah, I was.
Sure.
So, salute. We know ANC, y'all fucked up. DA, y'all also fucking up. Most of the parties, like, no one has ever been doing, like, if you have done whatever you have done, cool, you've done the fucking least. Our unemployment is so high. Like, and to take it back to where Quentin said what he was doing, he became a DJ to run a business. Right? And what I think the problem is with South Africans, with black youth. When I say black, I say all of us that fall under that black PE.
I also say it like that,
Right?
man. I don't...
We don't say it like that.
No, I also say it like that, man. I say, when someone asks me, what did I say you? I never ever say I am colored. Even though I
I get
find with
No,
that.
but we-
Like, I would
At the
say,
end of the day, there's no CEE.
yeah, I don't say anything.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. When I say black, I say all of us.
Yeah, sure.
Yes, that's what I also say.
So if you look at it, we have become DJs to run our own business, to make our own money, no? So that we can make a better life for ourselves.
And our children, bro.
And our children, because we want to, like you said, you want to leave something and what you want to build something.
And at the end of the day, you need to, because my brother, you see, listen, we're not stupid.
Yeah, we're not.
We're not stupid, and we see what the white, we see what a white man's built for his children.
So then-
we see what the black man in this government, the politicians and their children, You can see it, my bruh.
And that is
You're
why I
not
want-
dumb.
that's why I
So
want
you
to
can
say-
see they building generational
Okay.
wealth.
So
for their children.
yes, and just to finish what I'm saying, and that is why I'm saying yes, our unemployment rate is so high. But I forget there's a self-employed market that is untapped. That they can't say how many people are self-employed because they don't fucking know themselves. If they don't know how many fucking spas and shops there are that they can't fucking, they have a hold over that we don't even control in the country anymore. How do you know how many self-employed people are there? So that's what I'm saying, ladies and gentlemen, if I'm your, go out and make yourself self-employed. Instead of waiting on the government, sorry, instead of waiting on the government to do something for you. Yeah, sure, we can all complain and moan all the time. I get that. But being a lighty from the hood, being from the ghetto, pick yourself up. Go and do something out there. I admire people that try and fucking try again, even though it don't work. Eventually you'll make it work. We didn't know how to start the podcast. We fucking here now. Quentin, you didn't know how to
We're
do
learning.
the DJ school. You are there
Yes.
now. You get what I mean? It's a work in progress. As long as you're doing something.
I would just to come in there what you were saying. I would say we obviously have a very high unemployment rate, right? And the thing is that the answers are always there, man. The answers are always there in front of us in terms of what we can do. But the people that can make it happen is not making it happen. They are, I would put it this way, like the people that are in charge, they are always reactive. They're not proactive.
Why?
Right?
Why?
So whenever something is happening, then they react to it. They don't put measures in place, right? So make an example quickly, right? In this, like here, the surrounding areas, the sewage system is horrible.
Hey,
Right?
straight. No,
the reason
no.
you're not smelling it or anything like that, no? But the reason why you know it's horrible is because every couple of days you will see there's a truck that's coming there sucking out the sewage, right? If you go into because that look, that is obviously because the infrastructure is obviously there's too much there's too much hey there's too much people and there's too much people, so therefore that is obviously happening, man. So again, what they're doing, they are not being proactive in a sense of trying to find a solution to this. They just, okay, we're gonna send the trucks in the truck, right? So the same thing when it comes to the jobs. There's a lot of stuff that we can do, bruh, in this country that we need, that we can do here in our country. But they are not doing it.
Like if I look at it now, recycling. Because fucking these men say that they have money. We spoke about the Bravo House now the day that's working abroad in waste.
Yeah, that's right. And you know what, man?
They make money.
You know the most amazing part of this thing is, bruh. Here by me now. Oh, sorry, Radman Malay. But here by me now, I don't have a bun yet. I applied for my bun. I'm waiting on my bunch. Hulle gesê hulle gaan my bel. Sê make delivery, like take a lot.
I know a guy, but it's fine.
So, but the thing is this. So now I have packets that I need to get rid of. You understand? So I Google the closest garbage dump site.
Isn't the one on the other side?
No, there's a side. Yeah, in Ravensmead.
Ravensmead, yeah, but
Yeah.
yeah.
So now I go till there. Don't this man tell me when I pull up there, don't they want to tell me, we don't have a license to take home waste.
So I don't understand.
So why the fuck do you have a garbage site,
So how
bro?
does it work?
For different type of waste.
But my bro, waste is waste.
Waste is not waste.
But I think, man.
Because it
I
gets
ask her,
exposed different.
No, I ask her, so where must I go throw those things?
Belleville.
No. You know what she said to me?
What?
And she's so nonchalant about it, a massagat.
What she buys you?
N7. You hear us, I must drive from here to the N7.
that's a lie.
And I must go dump my stuff
in
But
Woodstock
now my
they
thing
didn't
is
have
this.
one.
My thing is this.
And in Guru they've got one also.
Yeah.
My thing is this,
Sex circle.
Wasabi. My thing is this, bruh.
Yeah.
So, I aren't you supposed to be helpful towards me?
She told you it.
No, I asked
They're
her.
not.
I had to
Look
ask
here,
her.
look here. The people. Look here. See, the thing is, now you must understand the people that are working, right? Here's also another point in terms of the politicians, right? The politicians are not the only ones corrupt. They are just the ones that have
They vang most vlammen.
They have access, they have access
they
to
get
it.
the best benefits
Yeah.
from it, right?
Yeah.
The ones that are allegedly corrupt, right?
Allegedly.
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 Like that word.
Yeah,
Right.
we can.
Now let's put it this way: we know, I can't say I know, but we know of people that work in normal places, like let's say traffic department, let's say hospitals, that don't do their job,
Okay.
right? Which also feed into the problem that
whole
we have.
rhetoric, yes.
Also feed into, if you give me a odd, then I'm gonna assist you. Right? Make just a strange example. So I took my mother to Tigerberg one night, right? So now we have to wait. Right? So now they say the time we brought her is gonna be changed over.
Shift change.
Yeah, shift change. Right?
It's a lelijke thing that I know it
Now I'm
already,
like, now because of the person that I am, I ask a lot of questions. So now I say, okay, what time is shift change? They say 7. I say, how? It's 6 o'clock.
You hear it? Come
So I'm
down.
saying it's 6 o'clock.
Yeah, I'll before shift change.
It's
do
6
that,
o'clock, so there's no shift change yet. We don't know where the person is, right? What do I see? Someone hiding there in the office, right? Hiding in the office.
Yay, Tigerberg.
Very deadly with it.
Now that's one example, bruh. That's one example. You go. Let's say another thing. You see,
Agent, sorry, I just need to go use it. Little boy.
you see the let's say, not a law enforcement. Let's say a police officer, right? A police officer sees someone committing a crime, but it's not like he's not fighting or anything. It's a traffic violation.
Yeah. Or is in your car with a line go for now.
It is still a crime,
Kwai.
right?
Kwai.
So what does he do? Nah, it's not my job. I drive past.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
So we don't. How can I say? Even as ordinary people, there's no accountability that they are doing. For just imagine.
Look.
The people do their jobs right as well. Right?
Nah, I'm good. Look, I'm gonna say this. Yo, jullie kan moest aan. Wanneer went het die,
You must chop already.
Nah, yes, alright. Don't worry. We're gonna dial. Don't worry. We're gonna just another 5, 10, 5. Let's say 5. Yeah. Look, that is why I've always felt some type of way when people call SA a banana republic. No. Looking at how we are governed and what you're saying right now, where a police officer will drive past.
So what?
Slap republic.
Yeah.
Like really like
It's-
pop.
it's-
Like a pop in the sense like a whack ass. Like so because like against example you made where a crime will take place, it's not a massive crime.
But it's not normally what I must do.
Yeah. Yeah, because it's not my work. Why must I stop this and
The
sort
mentality.
the mentality? But that already says like if let's say that was in the States, that police officer is stopping. Why are you verstaan jy
But if
dat
you're a certain color, he will try to shoot you.
yeah, that too, sien man. But you know what? So
What color? About red.
yeah, we are soft and hard in the same breath. But I think to come back to open chat, Kwai, that dialogue was kak, but we were,
Right.
but I feel like we were very, very hard there. No,
I think the reaction was a bit much.
we were very, very hard.
There should have been. I think it should have been. I think it should have been like a teachable moment.
No.
Like, for them to say, gents, because I just feel like at that time, what that means, they should have been maybe that one don't have colored braza. You understand?
Yeah, but they were ignorant. They were very, very.
I understand that they were ignorant, but the
It's-
thing is, like, it's a teachable moment, my brother. Make fast those men say and say, "Hey, Buta, you know what? Daai ding wat jy gesê het. It's not a thing."
It's okay. Let's put it this way. Now you are sympathizing. You are sympathizing. I'm gonna unsympathize, right?
I'm not sympathizing.
No, I'm saying you're trying to make peace in a way, right? Your first thing that you say, it tells.
All my life, people say
The first thing that you say is telling in terms of what you believe, right? Now, if you see the reaction from what you have said, now you're like, yo, I didn't think about it. And on top of that, right, whoever, because it's obviously pre-recorded. So you see the thing, you don't say to yourself, I think people will take offense to this. People will take very much offense to this. So therefore, I think we should edit this part out. They didn't think about
I
that.
didn't see a problem with
They
it.
didn't at all.
So now
yeah.
it's almost like rage bait in a way where
Yeah.
you say something, it's gonna get a reaction, it's gonna get views, you're gonna get all blah 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 blah, all of those things, right? So you got that already. Now you apologize. They mustn't be so sensitive. Again, your apology wasn't sincere.
With a cut
Right?
apology.
That
Right?
was
Right?
So
So
me,
again,
that wasn't even an apology. That
so-
was just them being there and just being, you know what, yeah, my brother.
So again,
Fuck you, we said it clear.
sure.
So again, it boils down to again a certain belief or stereotype about, let's say, colored people. It's the same like they say, "Oh, you go to Joburg? You from Cape Town? Why do you still have your teeth?" Right? It's weird, right? But they say that because again, no, but they
stereotype.
but I'm saying they say those things, right? So we can't just let stuff slide all the time.
But that's
right?
what I'm saying.
And it's
That's what I'm saying. Sorry, you. It's like we find offense, no, something like that, and yeah, ourselves now and then I was like, you know what? Just let me think about it. No, fuck you, you stupid. Salute.
Straight.
Like for real, there is like don't let it slide. Say something, do something about it as a community. Like whoever needs to do something, dollar something, because we don't condone that cock. However,
misschien niet krag weg.
yeah, we're not gonna give crack.
Yeah, you can't give units away, but
But there's a lot of other cock
Yes.
that we need to sort out as a colored community. This and I said earlier before I got there, I was telling the Mochi, we fucked.
Let's
From
okay.
here, and I'm collectively Cape Town, PE. No,
Let's
Joburg.
Joburg. Do you know what I mean? In terms of most of us have the same struggle.
oh, brother.
In terms of gang violence, drugs,
you-
alcohol abuse,
But
all
I
that.
think,
do you think they want to change those things?
No.
The people that's in charge.
No.
Because how is it so bad in every community
Listen, yeah, my brother.
across the whole country?
I just feel like I just think like they've put the stereotype of a colored community as being that, né? Gangsters, drugs, violence, all this kind of shit. Né,
Like
bruh?
for real.
And you know what the thing is, it won't change. It won't change because of how colored people are living.
So what's the solution?
Gee, but
Mauti,
I
that's a question no one can
I like having
I can't answer it.
But
I can't. No one.
I can't.
So
Okay, what do you think the solution is? I can't answer that.
So people, we obviously have the means of fixing anything in this country. People are
Definitely.
homeless. We can fix it, right? If you really want to, it's the same like when they took cigarettes away during COVID. They really wanted to do it, so they took it away, right?
And we
They
really
didn't.
Right?
No, they didn't.
No,
they
hey,
didn't.
hey,
No,
they
didn't.
did.
They
Because
did.
they
They
benefited from it, right? They benefited from
and we
it.
really wanted to
Right?
smoke. We smoked.
Yes.
We really wanted
If you one thing, if you really want to do something,
You're
you're
gonna
gonna do it,
dollar,
right?
yeah.
Let's make an example.
That's how resilient this fucking country is, dog.
Let's say
The
if-
people of this country.
Shop
The-
Lord.
let's say that not too long ago the DA or JP Smith, they were talking about, you see that drone in the sky, it can track you, blah blah blah.
Waar
all
is die
stuff,
drone
right?
nou?
Wait, they were saying about that.
Ja,
Right?
laatst jaar. Waar is drone nou?
No, so they were speaking about that. Now I'm saying yes, it can fight crime, but how about I won't mind this. How about you guys invest. You know where the crime hotspots are.
Yes.
How about you guys invest putting in cameras in every fucking road, right? Every road in
They'll
every.
never do it.
No. Just listen to me. In every road, let's say in else is every road. I'm not gonna mind it. I don't care that the people is watching me because I know that it's probably gonna be a bit safer.
And it's
right?
not you that's catching the
if
cuck on.
if for example, let's just say for example, there's a camera in every road. You are now a scholar or whatever. You
don't think twice
you
about it.
shooting here. You run. That camera got you. That camera got you. Oh, you ran in here. We got you. Right? There they got
Big
you.
Brother's watching.
Right?
But
It's-
you know what, boss? Like I think I just think
not
like
lying.
they want that thing. They want it to happen. Why do you think? So you don't think they've thought about this already?
And you know what?
It's not that they think about it. It's the fact that
So why can't they make it? Why can't they?
They
That's the thing. Like
they can.
I'm saying,
But
you
see
don't
the
think
thing-
they thought about
but you
it
see,
already.
But you see the thing is, it's also our duty as people. One thing that I can say, like I was saying, we are too I can say as a country now, we are too reactive to when things happen. We are not proactive to when stuff
We're gonna
happens.
start the
right?
hashtag.
That's a
So-
very good. That's
So
I like it, what?
if we know, let's say, let's put it this way to your podcast people,
viewers.
no? To your viewers. Let's put it this way: if you can say things that we all know, things that are wrong in this country, right? I'm gonna say what illegal foreigners is obviously a massive problem in our country,
Yeah.
right? There is a solution to it.
Say that Mackenzie.
But listen, look here. There is a solution. There is obviously
stupid.
there is obviously solutions to the stuff,
Ah.
right? But because they are not reacting, what's going to happen? Xenophobia. They're gonna call it xenophobia, but the people is gonna be hurtful. Make an example.
They're already hurtful.
I'm gonna make an. I'm gonna.
Who's hurtful? Like the citizens
Yes,
of
the
South
people.
Africa
Yes, you
or the
can.
foreigners?
No, you can see it. You can
Both.
see it in
Both.
terms of undocumented people, right? I'm not talking anybody that's here legally. But bro, you chilled, right? You doing the right stuff.
Yeah, your
But
papers
if
in order,
you
salute.
let's say for example now you are here illegally, right? You go. Let's say for example, you go to the clinic now, right? You must not take your lighter to the clinic. Yeah, you see the whole clinic is full of, let's say, undocumented foreigners.
It's a flop.
No, I'm just making an example, right? You are gonna get upset about it. You're gonna get angry about it. Now your anger today is gonna be fine, but eventually your anger is gonna boil over to a point where now everybody's gonna be seen as xenophobic again and again. It's because now they're gonna react to what has happened.
And that's the thing, because obviously you a citizen of the country. Why are you being pushed back?
So that's how the people's. So that's how almost like a hatred comes in,
Yeah, I
right?
understand.
In terms
I
of
understand.
people.
I can understand.
So you look at it in that way. There are solutions to everything, and I believe that the people that we have in our country, we can, as citizens, we have the solutions now. We just need to put it out there, and we need to apply enough pressure so that these things can obviously happen, right? But we are not doing that because when the thing happens, then we want to do the thing.
So that's why I say we need to like now. I think the best time for us now as a nation is to start reacting in a because we can't be proactive now, or we can be in some solutions.
I think we need to be more proactive
In some
than
situations,
reactive.
we can be, but when we are going to be reactive, it must come from a place of we want to fix
Okay,
it,
let's-
and not a
But my
place
bro,
of
like
wait.
as our youth, the youth has been wanting to fix the
No, but they're not
country.
loud enough, man.
That
They're not loud enough in
I
terms of
wasn't
what they
gonna
want
get
to
to
do.
and the youth get
Right.
and they get
You
But the
can't,
youth
you,
gets
you can't want
silenced.
to destroy stuff
youth-
to get your message
sorry, bro,
across.
I've been hitting this.
here we go.
Right?
I've been. My thing is, the youth gets silenced every time because obviously we understand that we know that in government, ne, is the madalas and the magogos. It is
old, yeah.
slutting Qatar there on top.
eventually gonna go up.
Yeah, no,
But
they don't want to slutting
but-
Qatar.
but-
Why
but
do you think?
but
Why do you
we-
think?
Do we just sorry? Do we need to wait for them to fucking die?
We don't. We can
Before.
do
No,
stuff.
That's bullshit.
but that's not supposed to happen.
We can also
No,
do, look here.
guys.
We can also fix things now already, man. Make another example. You're talking about the dirt earlier, nah?
Yeah,
let's say you get an incentive, right? Let's say you get an incentive for certain type of waste. Let's say bottles and stuff like that. Every time you put a bottle in wherever, what thing, you get a R1, for example. You're gonna be more conscious about those type of things. You understand? So whatever issue there is there's obviously a solution to it, man. You get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't think we spoke about anything DJ related.
Little bit.
No, we did. Like we spoke in the beginning.
I knew that this episode was not going to be only TJ.
It's gonna be serious.
Because of the thing is.
Like, I like it though. Like I understand and I like the direction.
Because I know this, Mike. We can have a call on like a call for an hour. Like, oh shit. Then we legit.
But why do I want this man back next week? Let us have another something with him next week.
To talk about what?
My brother, we'll find something. And you know why I like it. You know why I like to speak to you about this, bruh, is because like you
it's a back and forth, man.
Exactly. You're not just like, I'm not agreeing with what you're saying, and you're not agreeing with what I'm saying.
But we're gonna
Even though we, in hindsight, we want the same ending. You understand? But we don't necessarily agree with how things are being.
Let me put it to you this way, maybe the viewers pick up on this as well.
Okay.
People say colored, people say black, people say Indian, people say white, and all of those things in today's time, right? So don't you feel like, in a way, whoever created the apartheid is still winning?
But I was watching.
No, definitely. They've been winning. They've been winning.
Okay, yeah. Sorry, Q. The other again. I was watching PNC, and that's the exact same thing. I think TT said. He said, "We are living in Verwoed's legacy. No cap.
Yes, we are.
Matiba's legacy is faded.
I make
That's true.
Sorry, man. I like.
And that's the truth,
The problem is I like to talk, man.
Nee, maar ze praten dom.
Let's make an example now. Let's make an example. If you and I have a business or whatever it might be, we want a property, whatever, we have to pay a lot of money for it, right? I don't know which golf club it is. I don't know if it's Pero Golf Club. I'm speaking under correction, alright?
A golf club in Pero?
Yes.
No.
Yes, there's a golf club in Pero.
Where?
Towards N1 City side.
For real?
Oh, yes.
Oh, yeah. They buy the football.
I don't know. I'm speaking under correction whether it's that one, right? I think it was them that got a long lease. A long lease.
Yes, 40 years or something, and that man is paying like 1 rand or something.
2 rand a year.
Don't talk up.
2 rand a year.
Annually, brah. Like,
Right?
I actually heard that thing.
So certain type of people will obviously come and you can see when people's in defense, right?
I heard something like that. But explain, how the fuck does that lease work?
That come from apartheid, that lease.
No, it's a new lease.
Huh?
Yeah.
No, but I mean, it stems from there.
Right? So now you say to yourself, okay, yeah, the upkeep, blah, 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 of the premises, all that stuff, right? The same, like, a lot of people probably don't know, a lot of the farms in, let's say, around the wine farms and stuff like that also have leases. They don't own those farms.
That's
It's also 99-year leases. How do you have a 99-year lease, right?
The fucking mountain, did you know that?
But
Yes, the mountain. It was...
I don't know how much the mountain went for there.
No, but it was now set up for someone else now. The last time.
So
that's why there was a fire in a what the mountain. I don't know if you remember that.
I was putting it this way, right? In terms of when you were speaking about the price of the houses that the city obviously put up, right? Now you can look at it. Yes, the city is within their right because every 4 years or so, whatever you can put up because you have to reevaluate.
Then why you put? My brother,
listen to what I'm saying.
I'm gonna keep quiet. I'm gonna keep quiet because the city make me muscle.
Now, you can. I'm not conspiracy theorist person, but
you are.
Right. Right.
Speak,
But now, let's put it this way. We already established that obviously the people staying in these areas, we cannot afford to paying 300 now you're paying 1,000 rand for your water and whatever.
100%.
Right? You cannot. Who can? You can't, right?
That's a big jump.
So now what happens is that you got a good job now. You studied and everything. You got a good job, but now you still can't afford to move further out. So now you stay there where you are. So you can see like the people that are maybe more marginalized, where they can't go. They must stay where they are, right? And the people that are, let's say, a bit more privileged, they are allowed to obviously grow in that
But
sense.
you know how they fuck you over, no? They know how they fuck you over. And they want to offer you an apartment, let's say, closer to town, no?
Just so they can know you worse.
They know you worse, but they smart. They maybe assist you with finance or whatever on that apartment, no? Dan betaal ze misschien net tot 4,000 rand a maand, by an example, right? Or even less, because it's now similar to communicate joint.
Yeah, correct.
Can't your water through the pools, because you must pay your body corp, then your krag also fucked. You can't do what you want, you must pay this and that and that. Look again, when your groceries coop, you fucked. That's the only way you can move out of misschien the plane.
Can I be honest with you,
whatever.
bro? Cape Town is not for the people that are from South Africa, my brother.
Yeah,
Cape
no.
Town is for fucking foreigners.
I was getting to this point now of terms of what
Cape
you're
Town
saying,
is for foreigners.
there's obviously a lot of reasons why this is happening now, and one of the main reasons is obviously they won't say it, but it's people coming from overseas.
Straight.
Right? Yes.
Foreigners is fucking
Right?
our
Because we
whole
can even
thing.
see people complaining saying, I can't afford 12 months rent. I can't afford 6 months rent up front. I cannot.
My
Right?
bro.
What South African can afford 6 months rent?
Where?
If your rent is 15,000.
No one.
Right?
What's
You can't.
What's it
My brother, even your deposit, you in Cape Town, you know,
Must pay a
unfucking
month.
reasonable the deposit is in Cape
First
Town.
month
bruh.
and last month, and now the deposit is come maybe, let's say,
No, it's 3 months now, bro. You must pay. Listen, in Cape Town, if you're renting,
okay.
you paying 2 months, you
Yes.
pay 2 months deposit
Coffee shop.
and a month in advance. So you paying, say your rent is 15,000,
Oh yeah.
just for EG.
45. It's 45.
So you must drop a 45 stick before you even move into that place. What if you don't have furniture and shit?
Yeah.
My brother, you're gonna sleep on a fucking floor. You don't have a pillow. You don't have a blanket,
two
man.
minute noodles.
So now somebody from over the waters come in and they say, "Yo, no problem.
Here's $100. That man
Yes.
come with his foreign currency, exchange it
So-
to rands. That one can live comfortably here, my brother.
Don't you guys think now that obviously the government has the power to do anything that they want to do, right?
But again, I'm gonna say it again. The DA government is the
It's not just
government
the
that
DA,
governs
man.
Cape
It's
Town.
not just the
Not
DA.
just
It's
them.
not just the
them when it
DA.
comes
The
to this.
DA.
Sorry,
The
sorry.
I hear
DA.
what you're saying, Zidi, but it's not just them.
There is no rule set in place of who can buy property here, right? There's no rule. It's
Okay,
not,
I
it's
get
not,
that.
It's not the
No, I
DA
can understand
anywhere in the
that.
country.
No,
right?
I can understand that fully.
So don't you guys think, in order for the government to make life better for us as people that live here, right? For them to say we are going to freeze any international purchase of residential property, not commercial property, residential property.
Okay, yeah,
But
sure.
didn't I do it once upon a time?
I don't know,
I'll say
but I'm
that.
saying because that is obviously in a way is gonna help stabilize whatever the prices are.
They can be good, but they don't
But
want
they
to.
won't.
They
They
won't
can.
do that.
They won't
look,
do that,
Look
bro.
there. They made a rule now that you could never go to Robben Island for free with your fucking ID on your birthday.
Can I
No?
go for free now?
No kan je Robben Island toe gaan.
For free.
For free,
Mala.
Kazi. It was only aquarium, Table Mountain, and another big wheel, and you get about free shanties here and there. But Matani was at a birthday last week, toen sy had a ticket
I didn't
gedaan.
know that.
Verstaan ze? Nou kan je maar voor free gaan
Guys,
op je birthday.
I need to go to your little ladies room.
Okay,
Yeah,
then,
okay,
let the
so-
boys room go.
So yeah, so
almost-
what is close the door? Yeah. So yeah, Owens, you know what? We gonna. I think you Z. Hi, my G.
It was already in my mind. I know what you're gonna say.
We slaat zo.
Goeing, goeing.
DJ. En mensen zo. En die mensen. Kak voor. Like, yo, we moved this one. But you know what?
That's a good episode.
It was a good episode.
A good episode.
Salute to everyone for tuning in. I'm just gonna nip it from me. I know ZD, it also, because yeah, we get this man must be our he's not a ghost. He's not a side ninja. He's also like that when you come to that ernstige goede.
Yeah, but it's being not to have him here though, bro.
No, we gonna say, yeah, you see.
But this was a good episode, like very good episode. I enjoyed the topics. The topics is the interaction is like.
Hey, fuck
Like what,
that people, fuck all of them, and fuck them too. I'm Tupac now. Check.
I was gonna say.
Fuck you.
I took no part in any of the conversations, guys. I have no part. I was not privy to anything that they were saying.
Hey, we're not scared here. Come and cancel us. Fuck off.
I was voicing Red's Arab, man. He said, hey, see you busy with the podcast. I said, Arab, try to get cancelled.
Trying very hard, but
You know why I say that thing? Because McG say, Arab being cancelled is the shit.
Just.
You say, what McG
I saw that. I
McG
saw
say that time make cancel him. You
if-
get extra, he say you get extra 2 to 5,000 subs.
Yeah, he can afford to get cancelled. Yeah, we just started now. Fuck you, not me. Hey, G, check. Fuck you, MacG, not now.
Now I don't know who this man is.
I ain't give a shit. Fuck you.
don't know.
Sushi King.
They all I know is I was
I'm
at the
just
back
like-
of a boot and then I ended up here. And
What, you were in a booth?
This guy is
That's why I say we
holding,
kidnap him.
Yeah, you can't. You can't talk.
I don't know you say we kidnap him. He say he was in a booth. What? He say he was in a booth, a smart Jake.
Man, but you can't.
I say we kidnap him.
He's gonna get us cancelled.
Yeah, for real. But anyway.
he's got the
anyway,
vuurwapen here under the table.
This poes.
What did he say now?
Some strapped down.
Here's my hands, guys. It's up in the sky. Guys, I just wanna say thank you so much. Before we go, before we go, guys, I wanna say thank you so much for the love you guys are showing us. TikTok, even YouTube, our subs are moving, but we're trying to get. Obviously, at the end of the year, we try to get to 10,000 subs. So, like, subscribe,
Guys.
share.
If you sub, you get the free ice cream.
We'll email it to you.
That yeah.
Free ice cream.
Don't worry, when you sub, you'll get a notification.
That's Timu sell ice cream.
Huh?
Timu.
No. We have other uncle. He come with a
truck.
With a
he come with a thing. Cling, ling, 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 cling, ling,
Don't worry,
ling,
it's
ling.
not expired.
Salute, mensen. Peace. See you guys next week.
Peace in our land.